So 2008 is a little bit of an anomaly vintage here. Well, it was the switch of winemakers, so to the current winemaker. So that's part of the ongoing future. But the grapes for this one actually came from Naramata for this vintage. So a little bit different. And we actually the next vintage go back to the Osoyoos in combination with this site here. So it's a little bit different just for that vintage. And so give it a try and we'll see.
This is also the first year that we named our wine Capella, so Capella and Signature is 2000.
Yeah, I get a lot more of that sort of tropical fruit on the nose.
Guava,
and
maybe?
What's that?
Guava?
Guava, yeah, and really ripe cantaloupe melon, that kind of character on the nose. But at the same time, a little bit, it's very youthful, right? It's still very fresh and young and youthful. A bit of pineapple aroma I get on that as well, but it's a very fruity vintage, and I think that was a reflection of 2008. I remember in that year, a lot of people had like wines with really high sugars, but still really high acidities, and it was a season that went quite long, so people were sort of waiting for acidities to drop, and the sugars were really high. A little more alcohol in there, 13%, 13.1%, but not a huge amount more. And but there was a lot of time for the grapes to get that real fruity characteristics to them. So, and then on the, what did you find on the palate there? I got a lot of lemon zest and that really fresh citrus spice notes. It's got a really nice length to the wine. It just keeps going in the mouth, that citrus character, and yeah, it's very tasty too. And again, still tastes really, really young, right? So if we're looking from an aging perspective, I think again this wine has plenty of life ahead of it. So.